Good afternoon, everybody. David Shuster here on Take Action News. And what an amazing show this one has been. We're joined, of course, in our Washington studio by our executive producer, Daniel Marins, and by our vice president in charge of board operations, Rich Webster. Daniel, there's been what an incredible show this one has been. Great bookings with both Jeannie Monahan from the March for Life and also Brian Fisher from the American Family Association. A reminder to everybody, if you missed these segments, wow. Go to our YouTube channel, Take Action News TV. Hit subscribe. You will definitely want to see these interviews, these segments that we did earlier in the show. Danny, you've been watching some of the news and have found that the Mafia is apparently now interested in green energy. What's that about?
Well, that's right, David. And it has a lot to do with the geography in the cradle of the modern Cosa Nostra Mafia, Sicily, the island that is part of Italy. Sicily is a very hilly area with lots of sort of choice geography for wind farms, wind turbines, and also solar panels. And what was exposed in the Washington Post this week is that the Mafia in Sicily, which still is extraordinarily powerful in Sicily, has gotten in on this business. Perhaps the greatest sort of lead into this is they paint this scene where a Sicilian entrepreneur pitches a mob boss for capital to get in on this industry. He says, "Uncle Vincenzo, for the love of our sons, renewable energy is important. It's a business we can live on." And apparently a lot of stings have uncovered that the Mafia is heavily infiltrated in this business, that they've committed a lot of fraud to sort of elicit subsidies from the government. A lot of times there are subsidies from the Italian government for green energy. They're involved in tax evasion, and they're also involved in intimidating competitors. And so it's a very interesting case. A lot of environmentalists are pleased with this. They're looking at this and they're making jokes. They're saying, well, if the Mafia wants in on it, then surely it's a viable industry. Surely it's something that we can all sort of get behind and see how easy it is to make money off of this. It's this huge cash cow. But in fact, what it also shows, I would say, is that there's some danger in how we structure some of these green energy subsidies, that there need to be heavy anti-fraud provisions, that this could actually poison the well in many cases when we're trying to make the case that this could survive as a sustainable, legitimate business on its own. Just to give you an idea of some of the things, some of the violations in wind farms and solar panels that have been going on since the late 90s in Italy. In 2007, and I'm quoting from the Washington Post, arsonists set fire to one of Salvatore Moncada's wind farms, causing $4 million in damage. In 2009, the Terrassi crime family attempted to block one of his company's new wind farms by claiming ownership rights to the land, eventually prompting 14 arrests and forcing Moncada and his family into 2 years of police protection. So, yeah, it's definitely really funny to think about the fact that the Mafia is angling in on businesses that we would normally consider the province of hippies on the West Coast. But, and you know, sort of doing some of these intimidation Mafia-style tactics that we would normally expect in, let's say, loan sharking or gambling or prostitution. But at the end of the day, Mafia-style tactics are Mafia-style business. And you don't want that wind turbine. Those are some nice wind turbines there. It would be a shame if anything could happen to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't want those wind turbines to suddenly, be in pieces at the foot of your bed, right?
That's right. They cut off the head of a wind turbine, left it in the guy's bed. It was a nasty scene. I mean, those propellers will cut you.
Daniel, great catch on that story. Great discussion of it, description of it as well. Man, oh man, the Mafia is getting into wind turbines. It's terrific.